day everyone. Today I'm going to present you the sociocultural theory of cognitive development. To start with, the person behind this theory, he was born in Russia on November 17, 1896 and died on June 11, 1934 at the age of 37. His work began was he was studying learning and development to improve his own teaching. Vygotsky was a seminal Russian psychologist, developed a theory of cognitive development known as the Sociocultural theory of cognitive development in the early 20th century. The main assertion of the Vygotsky theory is that the cognitive development of children is advanced through social interaction with other people, particularly those who are more skilled. Social interaction was emphasized because it plays in a vital role in the development of cognitive aspects of children and particularly to those who are more skilled, so we get help, instruction, and advice from other people. It says that we need someone in order to help us the process. We need to communicate with other people. So communication is very important. These are the major themes in his theory. First, we have the social interaction in cognitive development. Second, zone proximal development. Third, more knowledgeable others, and the scaffolding. So our discussions will be focused on these particular terms. So first, we have the role of social interaction in cognitive development. Vygotsky emphasized that effective learning happens through participation in social activities. The people in the learner's surrounding, including parents, instructor, and other adults, have a role in the process. Peers, on the other hand, cooperate and collaborate and enrich the learning experiences so that the learner learns new things through the help of the people around his or her through social interaction. Each individual has a cooperation and collaboration to enrich the learning process of the learner. Definitely, language plays a central role in mental development. Language is the means by which adults transmit information to children. Language itself becomes a powerful tool in intellectual adaptation, so that language for us is a tool to communicate with other people and a tool to learn from other people. And of course, throughout our development, we communicate with other people, so we learn new learnings and new skills through communication. So second, we have the zone proximal development. So as we look at the picture in the outer circle, these are the things we could do with no other help. The central circle here, so we can see it, the state, I can do this, some help. So these are the tasks that we could do with the help of others. So we learn new things, so we pass through these circles, and there are the things that we can do, but we do not know yet. But with the help of others, we slowly it by the process and practice, so we can do it by our own self as goes by. So there are things that we do not know yet, but by the help of other people, we can do it by our own as time goes. So the concept of zone of proximal development underscores Vygotsky conviction that social influences, particularly getting instruction from someone, are immense important in the cognitive development of children. The zone of proximal development is the area of learning that are more knowledgeable other assist the student in developing higher level of learning. So the goal is that for the facilitator to be less involved as the student develop necessary skills. Okay, so there must always a guide from other people for us to develop our cognitive aspect. So we listen to advice on the other people what they said in order for us to be developed. Third, we have the more knowledgeable others. According to Vygotsky theory of cognitive development, children learn through social interaction that include collaborative and cooperative dialogue with someone who is more skilled in tasks they're trying to learn. So in order for us to learn and develop, we need someone who is more knowledgeable in that particular task that we are trying to learn. So we have our parents, teachers, peers, people around, and coaches. So these are the people have the mastery of knowledge and skills that we are trying to learn. So, by the help of these people, we can easily learn and build our skills through them. And we can, through communication, we learn new things from the people who is more knowledgeable on that particular skills or learning that we tackle on that particular task that we want to do. In the last term, we have the scaffolding. Scaffolding refers to the temporary support given to a child by a more knowledgeable others that enables the child to perform tasks until such time that he or she can do it the task independently. As we see the picture, learning to ride a bicycle is an example. When we were learning how to ride a bike, we need someone to assess us to practice how to ride a bicycle. As we see the picture, the child is assessed by his father. Of course, it is not immediately to learn. We observe how to hold the handlebar and how to pedal the bicycle. And after observing, we cannot ride it immediately. So, we need support from knowledgeable others so as we practice every day. At least support will be given until such time we can ride it by our own so that it is scaffolding, a support that we get from knowledgeable others. Scaffolding entails changing the quality and quantity of support provided by the child. In the course of teaching session, the MKO adjusts the level of guidance in order to fit the student's current level of performance. Example of scaffold is losing the food container, lid just a bit and letting the child open the lid himself is scaffolding. Leading the straw to the hole and letting the child put the straw through the Tetra Pak is scaffolding. So as child learn, support will be given until he or she can do it alone. It must have a collaboration to the learner and know knowledgeable others and make the learner learn whatever he or she want to learn. And I observe, and this time the learner can do the particular task already. So as we can see the picture, there we go by. Then if the scaffolding provided by the knowledgeable others, then the learner can do the task by herself or himself. Through scaffolding process will be easy and connect to the learners. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned a lot. And this is the references. Thank you all. God bless.